You'll be whatever you want. A knight in shining armor, or a magic spellcaster. Roll the dice, hoping for a 20 might get the one. The clash of grids can turn the tide of the battle. The dungeon master has saved the tale for us. Let's start this journey together. Ignite the fire and cast your spell. Trust your swords straight into your foes. We have the strength to overcome all the challenges ahead. Embark on adventures, endless journey beyond reality. Into the darkest dungeon that waiting for us. Pushing forward and level up. We finish what we have started. Lots of needs.
Hi, welcome to Clash Crits. I'm your host and Dungeon Master Psycho, and today we're with the Traffic Society.
Beep.
Today we have Chappie.
Man, we are in between a rock and a hard place, and we're all out of rocks. Cletus Montgomery Claiborne.
You guys have been out of rocks since Wrymskeep.
Yeah, we're out of them.
Hey, fuck you.
There ain't nothing left but the hard place.
Next we have is Kuma.
Journal entry. You never know how much shit you're gonna be in until you gotta meet the tax man. Guess it's time for us to pay taxes. Hope it ain't too much. Carmine Rosalino, aka Rosie the Butcher, the Eldridge Knight.
Yeah, I mean that's a fair thought. But last but not least, we have Drop a Crit.
What's good, everybody? It's the newest, truest, raging paladintus of the group. I play Don Lewis. And my Don fact today is, for Don and Jasmine's fall neighborhood games, they like to rent out a corn maze and have a paintball fight.
In the maze?
Yeah.
That's wild. You're supposed to be at least 6 feet away before you shoot somebody.
Okay, that's just a suggestion.
I don't think Don's from Cleveland.
What you mean?
I 100% do not think Don's from Cleveland. No, your story's bullshit.
Why? Can't you why?
Two reasons.
Uh-huh.
One, I was born and raised and lived my whole life in Cleveland. Number two, every time you tell a story about home, the only place I can think of is like the fake city in WandaVision. Like, your stories are outlandish.
You telling me you can't be from Cleveland, drive like 40 minutes out to a cornfield?
You can.
You said in the neighborhood.
Yeah, I said we rented out a cornfield. It's just neighborhood games. We rent out a cornfield, though.
In a whole different neighborhood.
Yes, where the fuck am I gonna get a cornfield in like a suburb or something?
Nah, I think you be buying out lots in your little imaginary neighborhood, and you just got a cornfield in one, a community garden in another.
I'd be stressed as fuck if I was in a corn maze knowing that I'm gonna get fucking shot point blank. That shit sucks.
Oh, around any corner. It's on site.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, what am I playing? Resident Evil? Fuck you.
That's a terrible game.
No,
There's got to be town meetings where they're just like, yo, Don and Jasmine be on some bullshit
What you gonna say?
all the
Something?
time.
What you gonna say something to a person that give you free dental and the other person's a cop?
I feel like Don think he tough because anytime somebody want to say something, you could tell that they biting their tongue, but you don't know the Jasmine behind you with her gun.
100%. They're like, yeah, you better shut up. Jasmine like,
Don't be like, you poopy fucker.
You turn around like, see that, babe? I scared him away again. She'd be like, you sure did.
it's me,
Pat
you,
you on
and
your head.
it's me, you, and Nina.
Nina.
And Nana.
Okay.
Nina.
Those were our that was our team. With the intros done, you guys ready for a little bit of a recap?
Oh, recap me, papa.
Yes, I'm ready for a recap.
As the swelling subsides, take the cap, put it on.
Last session, the Traffic Society continued their way into the depths. Realizing they lost their way, they then tried to take some time to get a hold of their bearings. Once they continued the venture, they ended up going down a tunnel where they received multiple warnings to turn around. But they chose to ignore it. Which the party then ensued the wrath of a red dragon and thus began a very deadly encounter. It was back and forth for only a moment till the team realized quickly that they were outmatched and outnumbered.
And the dragon was crying.
That did not happen. They were coerced into surrender and then escorted through a certain path. They found themselves in what seemed like an underground civilization, which looked to be running a lot of illegal operations. They were escorted all the way into some temple ruins, which at the top of a staircase, they met the eyes of a creature claiming not only to be the infamous Tax, but the Dragon Lord Yuri Raska as well, who hasn't been seen in ages. And now we're all caught up. You are all looking up at the Dragon Lord.
Hey, bud.
Hey, what's going on?
Hello, sir.
Long time never seen you before. My name's Cletus. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah.
I'm Don.
Carmine or Rosie, the Butcher, whatever you want to call me. I mean, we've heard of you, and then we've heard of you.
Yeah, but we don't know much about you.
Yeah, and we didn't know that it was connected. It was the same the same person.
I am going to ask a simple question.
Okay. We're simple people.
Yeah, we come up with a simple answer.
Why did you refuse the warning?
Oh, we thought you was consortium.
Then why are you here?
To get into the city, to go to somewhere outskirts of the city. Because, border patrol. That's a problem right now.
You see him still looking at you guys.
Yeah, so we figured we'd just be able to smash our way up to the top.
Yeah, and we're kind of just assume like it was just something of the depths.
But then we realized halfway through that we didn't think any of that shit. We didn't think about any of that shit before we went in there.
Yeah, all the noxious sewer gases kind of get to your head after a while.
We assumed our guy who's from this city would be able to, tell
I slapped the shit out of him. Shut up!
God damn it, Rosie!
I'm just saying.
He said
stop.
he didn't know like 15 times.
I get it. That's why I'm telling him that he didn't fucking know. I mean,
God.
he showed us his city.
But he didn't play underground.
I apologize
Yeah, I'm sorry
for his outburst.
for him not knowing.
Idiocracy. That's a big word for me.
You all realize that you are wanted men.
That's true, yeah. Uh-huh.
Some people want us more than most.
It's true.
So what reason enforces you to try to smuggle yourselves into Wrymskeep enough to go to depths?
Talk to our brother-in-law.
Not lying.
Yeah.
You see that there's a long pause. You then see the smoke billow a little bit, and almost like sparks of flame out of the front of as a deep sigh takes place.
Mhm.
And where are you supposed to meet this brother?
he
I'm like,
actually
can I approach?
No.
Okay.
Oh, well, hey, guy. I just point to somebody who's in there. I'm like, can you show this to him? I just show him like the little area that's like circled that we know we're supposed to go to.
So you hand it to
Yeah.
the guy, and then you see that that person approaches the Dragon Lord.
Yeah.
My ass is so sweaty right now.
Dude, my ass has been leaking for like a decade. And I can't control it.
I don't know how Rosie be doing these thug meetings.
Yeah, Jasmine needs to have like these little... Whoops, not Jasmine. Never mind.
I choked this man out.
I think of the Homer Bart show.
As you see that he hands it back to the guy as one of his lackeys come down and hand it back to you.
Yeah, that's the area. I mean, we've never actually been there before, but that's where we need to go.
It is curious that you would want to talk to someone so high of the consortium when you say that you are against.
Well, I didn't say we were completely against the consortium. They say that we're against the consortium.
Yeah, there's been a lot of misunderstandings.
Yeah. Honestly, I think it's a gray area.
It is not. You have one of the biggest felons of the consortium literally with you. That is no gray area.
Yeah, no, you're right about that.
Yeah, no,
that's-
we weren't talking about him, though.
Yeah, that's absolutely
Yeah.
true. But technically, by is it what, marriage or and fucketry, right?
fucking tree.
He's like our brother in arms.
We're consortium in a way,
Oh.
right? By marriage.
Yeah, we're kind
That
of
is
like,
not how that works.
No.
Oh,
That's-
okay. I don't know how. Honestly, our brother-in-law is Darium. We just need to talk to him.
I am aware who he is.
Yeah.
And you know that he's our brother-in-law.
I know that you call him your brother-in-law.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Do you also know about our fantasy spell bounce league?
What?
He's in our fantasy spell
I am a
bounce.
part of it.
Yeah, just something, because just to know we're on good terms, kind of, sort of.
I mean, you destroy League.
I know it wasn't our fault.
I would say it's your fault since you fight back.
Okay, I mean, what do we die? We just supposed to die? Okay.
Yeah.
I just
But
had
I
to
mean, we solved it.
I love how he was like, oh, you know what? There's not even any point because he's gonna say yes.
We kind of solved that whole thing. Remy shook us down already and took everything we had.
Yes,
Yeah, you
you
did.
solved it for Remy.
Ah, yeah. I guess we should, break off
What?
a piece for old K-Rock as well.
What? Why are you?
Don't just be offering shit up for
I'm,
other people.
I'm my eyes twitching. I don't mean that shit. I'm Master of Coin. My eye is twitching.
We got-
Cleacher, no, I don't mean that shit.
got-
as many times as I say no to spending money.
I hit him with like the light from my phone just to make sure like his eyes are right.
Rosie, we don't got that.
Give me a reason not to take you in.
We know a lot of things about a lot of people, and we won't mess with you. Nah, finger guns in.
Because
We're nice people trying to do good things.
why the fuck would you?
We're tormented souls that are covered in shit that got blowed on by a dragon multiple times.
I hear multiple reasons.
Why are we just throwing a bunch of fucking reasons out?
Wait, do you want one? Well, just one reason. Or do you
Yeah,
want-
damn. Because we've heard about you, but now it all makes sense. You're crime, but you're also the law. So basically, you figure out where that line goes, and we might possibly be more useful alive
Or not
than dead.
in handcuffs, because they chafe my wrists.
Entertain me. Tell me why you must talk to Darium.
To help us get our wives back?
Yeah.
To help us save our wives.
It's lost cause. You don't need to talk to Darium no more?
No.
And there's something very personal that we need to let him know about his immediate family. That's not including his sisters.
You see him like look at you like expectingly.
I look.
Confirm the innocence of his brother, who they're gonna try to kill for no fucking reason, and then
There's no reason. It is law. Sins of father. There's practice for a reason.
and honestly tell him everything that we know about these fuckboy dragon riders that I fucking wish didn't exist.
What makes you think he doesn't know?
I can't.
Because
Confirm.
there's something that I just did recently that I was tricked into doing. And he might want to kill me after we talk, but it's something that he should know.
Piqued my interest. Come sit with me. Small one.
I start like looking around.
I look around, I'm like, does that mean approach?
Yes.
Okay. I turn around, I'm like, y'all, you guys walking with me?
You're the small one. No.
Yeah, you're the small one.
Okay, listen, don't listen to any directions Bear give you. Just use your instincts.
My instincts is telling me to play rock paper scissors.
I start
Hold on 1 second.
walking up the steps.
Don't fuck this up. I give you bardic inspiration.
So you walk up the steps. As you see, as you start approaching, you could swear, because you're only a couple feet away from him now, but he still has like this like shadowy aura around him that you can't really see. But you could swear you see like fur through a little bit of fur from the from the face. Sit now.
Okay.
Yeah, you just want us to hang out down here.
Silence.
Okay, fine.
Are you a human? Or no?
Does it matter?
No, not really. I guess I just curious.
You see him take off his hood as you guys see this feline, as you've met them before, tabaxi. You see it's this tabaxi that looks like that they have this what looks like claw scars from where the eye is all the way to the back of the head.
How big are the claw scars?
Dragon sized.
That's my next follow-up question.
They look like dragon claws, but I wouldn't say dragon sized.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Darium size.
humanoid dragon size.
For his appearance, because you said it's going from the front towards the back of his head. Does it fuck up one of his ears as well?
One of his ears is split.
Okay.
The ear is split from it. You see him put out a glass.
Uh-huh.
And then you see him pour a drink into it.
Uh-huh.
Drink the wine.
So I go and smell it, swirl it around, take a little sip. It's not bad. I'm not much of a wine guy myself.
Drink it all.
Oh shit.
Sure. I drink it.
So as
You
you
trying to get me drunk?
do you drink the entire
Yeah.
glass? Okay. You see him move, look like he's grabbing something as he has this small little vial. You have been poisoned.
Nah, fuck.
Okay.
You have 5 minutes to explain to me what you will explain to Darium, and then I give you antidote.
Sure.
As you see him sit down, and I will know if you are lying.
Okay. Are you ready? So, let's start from the beginning, right? So, Darium already knows us and knows what our goals are because we have talked before. So, he's trying to save his sisters, but he can't really let the government know that he's trying to do that. And we're trying to save them because that's our wives. Well, his fiance. And I point to Clea.
Okay.
Commitment issues.
And we realized that Corman made this fucked up ass deal with the Dragon Riders to kind of give them his daughter's powers, a soul or something. I don't fucking know. So one of them has her fucking kidnapped. The other one, Chuck Woodley, just made her vegetables basically. She's hardly even alive.
That's my wife.
Spell Speak, which I found out is a doppelganger of me from the fucking Feywild, put my wife into this fucking crystal and I pulled out my bag. And then on top of it, while I tried to fucking save my wife, I went all the way to the Shadowfell to fucking do it. I was tricked into killing the monster that I thought was trying to hurt my wife, just to find out that I just got into even more bullshit as I go in my shirt pocket and I slide over the ring. So there was a whole plan Spellspeak kind of talked about, didn't completely tell me everything, but it seems like now they're even going against Corman. And one of the things they needed to do to get that way is get rid of the queen.
So you claim to have ended.
I wish I didn't. Because even if I save my wife, she's gonna hate me forever. Even if I tell Darium to try to do the right thing, he's probably gonna kill me right away. Corin is a good friend of mine, and it seemed like the only person he had a strong relationship was with his mother. So even if I try to save him when he finds out, he's gonna try to kill me. It's the perfect position for him to put me in for me to shut the fuck up.
So why do you still fight back?
What else do I have here? In my world, there was a lot of things that I was involved in, but in the end, the only thing I cared about was my wife. They took everything from me. So I will do anything I can, even putting my life on the line, to strip everything from Spellspeak.
You see him have a long pause as he's staring at you as like the time's like ticking down.
I'm not stupid. I know that I'm not strong enough, not yet. I don't know enough. But if I can tell the right people, get allies where I can, we can make a difference. We could be a force to be reckoned with.
You see him pull out the vial again, the small little vial, and with that, I want you to roll me a Constitution save.
28.
Maybe not today.
You can like feel like the adrenaline just kind of like flowing like a lot in your body. You can feel something happening as he then tosses you the small little vial to take.
When I drink it.
You like quickly open it up, drink it. During this entire talk, Cletus, Don, are you guys just
sweating.
Sweating.
And I assume that you guys are upset with me because like I'm saying things that weren't supposed to, but like.
But then like a little tear comes down my eye. And I'm just like, yeah.
I'm not that upset with you. I just don't want you to die.
I send you through to Wrymskeep, the brother-in-laws.
Yeah? Why?
As you see that he looks at Barrett, I do not need you.
Okay. Which direction is the way out?
No.
Wait, is he saying
He's saying we go Barrett Steaks.
Barrett is big enemy of Consortium.
Barrett has also been framed.
That is not my problem. Would you like to make it yours?
And I look at Barrett.
You see like Barrett's stoic. Like he's not like looking at you guys like, hey guys, do something for me. He's just kind of almost like dumb to it.
What are you going to do to Barrett?
None of your business.
We're not in the business of betraying people that have been loyal to us.
This is not betrayal. I just say you go. He stay.
That's us betraying him.
Why? You don't know what's going to happen.
Can we come back for him?
Go back, find out. You walk into Lion's Den.
He's a cat. Like,
I got it.
he's kind of funny.
You don't come out unscathed.
Fuck.
You were warned.
Yeah, we were.
I don't want to leave Barrett.
I don't want to leave Barrett either.
We take you all to jail.
Which just leads to execution. Ends everything now.
I'm not leaving Barrett.
Yeah, man. Is there you sure there's nothing we can do?
You have no control here.
I know, but like,
This is not your domain. Like I said, you step into Lion's Den after giving warning 3 times. You deserve death. You should be bowing to me, begging.
Listen, I don't want to leave Barrett. I really don't, but what options do we even have here?
I'll stay.
You can't stay.
We can all stay.
You could all go to jail.
Yeah, we'll just go to jail with Barrett.
And what does that do for anything that we're doing here?
I don't
That
know.
doesn't help Barrett. That doesn't help any of our significant others. That helps nobody.
We're just going to be stuck in jail.
But it's just such a shitty feeling.
We're going to...
I get it. How shitty do we feel that Corin's locked up?
You as like you guys are like starting to just like bicker amongst each other. You like Barrett then goes like just like deep sighs, and you see him immediately like pivot and run as he goes, and he punches the guy right like one of the worker people. As you see like the you see a group of them, almost like you know how the Secret Service should have done, pile on top of Barrett as they have blades on his back.
Barrett, what are you doing?
Barrett, what the fuck?
Go!
We're not leaving.
Shut the fuck up, Cleet! You guys want me to have a choice? Like you always say? Get the fuck out of here!
We're going to come back for you, Barrett.
As you see, like, he gets lifted up.
Motherfucker.
Well, now I have to deal with this. So are we leaving or are we all going, angry man, bye-bye?
We're leaving.
We'll figure it out, Barrett.
you see that he starts getting like just like escorted out.
All right, where the fuck's the exit?
Come with me.
Hey, Tex.
See, he looks at you.
They said you guys were all friends once. Does this even mean anything to you? It's like I'm like should like have the ring in my hand.
History has a different perspective when you are not part of the group. More like coworkers. As you see Tax like turn around, looks like he goes to this wall. As you've like seen like the little like sigil lines that show up when like as you saw them do before, as it looks like another small elevator.
If we needed to have a word with you again, how would we do so? Seems like there's a lot of hoops you have to jump through to get a meeting.
Then you jump.
This man is Godfather for real, for real.
In we go.
Where does this take us?
To City. As he presses the button and it closes down.
V formation.
It's hard to get in a V formation in this small ass elevator.
No, we can do it. Rosie, you're the arrowhead.
I hate this.
I also hate this.
The V formation? Would you be better as a circle or a triangle?
We can't let Barrett's sacrifice go in vain.
Again.
Again.
We gotta make sure that this works.
This has to work. There is no, this doesn't work. There's only one outcome, and this needs to fucking work.
We have this talk.
Also,
We make sure this talk happens. We don't even give him a chance to walk away.
We're going to tackle him.
we'll do whatever the fuck we got to do.
This has to work.
It will work.
As soon as we take a short rest.
Aw.
Now there's pillows in the elevator. Everybody lay down.
It's a 30-minute fucking ride up.
So, you feel this like dark ass elevator go up for a while as the last one, as then it opens up and you guys just look like you're in a pantry room.
Okay. Start walking through the pantry. Is anybody else like there?
There's nothing in the pantry room now.
There's nothing in the room.
Like nobody else.
Okay, what's in this pantry room?
It looks like a pantry. You know, there's like
food and
potatoes,
stuff like
food, dry goods.
Open a door and start like looking out of it.
So as you see, like it's just a couple steps to like the door. As you open the door, you go up and you open the door. It looks like that you're in a bar, a tavern.
So when we walked in the door, does anybody like look at us or like bartenders or anything?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
This
Okay.
is we're going to this place, and as I like try to like pull the map from Rosie's pocket.
Yeah. So, two things. Number one, I guess running through the city without Barrett is a lot easier.
Also true.
How well known are our faces?
I mean, I like disguise myself
Okay,
into a totally different person. I mean, I'm fine.
this motherfucker.
I really want to ask the barkeep, do you know who I am?
Don't you still have that mask?
The Darien mask. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
How ironic is that?
Sure. Okay. I mean, I assumed that was for like that celebration. I don't think people just wear those masks
They don't.
just to do that.
I mean, it's better than wearing this mask because like pull your cheek like a cartoon.
Motherfucker, don't touch me.
Can
Meh.
I look at the... Excuse me, Miss Barkeep.
Yes. What can I do for you?
Do I look familiar to you?
You see that she's not even looking at you. She's like, yes, sweetie, I see you everywhere. You're beautiful. Actually, she's just like like cleaning something.
Hit you with the gross sister's hand out.
That bitch
All right.
didn't even look at you.
I'm beautiful, guys. I'm ready. I want to pull out a cloak out my bag
Okay.
and fix my posture to be like an old person. Like
So what cloak is this?
the one from the
we
Darium.
all have hooded cloaks.
Yeah,
and-
from the Darium festival.
Okay.
Not Dragon Festival.
the dragon.
Okay, I'm just curious.
Yeah.
What?
The cloaks aren't designed; they're just black cloaks. But
Yeah.
then we have the Darien masks. I think we're better off with just the black cloaks.
I'm just trying to turn myself to an old person.
I look like Prince with a mullet.
Okay. Hey, excuse me. Can somebody help me with my mat?
You see this one patron looks they look at you like, what do you need?
I'm trying to figure out where I'm at on this mat. I'm new to the city, so only been here for a couple weeks.
You see him have like a confused look on his face when you say that you're new to the city. Sure. Where are you trying to go? Like, you're here, as you see that he points more northward. Like you're further north into the city.
Oh, I'm here. Okay, you got a pen?
I think so. Yeah.
And I just mark where we're at.
Okay.
All right, cool. That's all I needed to know. Thank you.
Sure.
Okay. So, guys, we're here. We need to go here.
Where's the circle?
So remember that where you need to go is in the outskirts, outside the Kalins. It's technically in the outskirts of Wrymskeep. So you guys are further north. You need to go all the way south, past
Through the Kalins and then
like
out.
past the Dragon District and like the Leviathan, pretty much through a bunch of the districts, through the Kalins, and then out.
The direction that we're going through the Kalins, is that through King's territory, or is it the whole other side?
The way Wrymskeep is it's on the coast, right? So, it's essentially like this. What the Kalins is like a round circle, right? And then there's the north part, there's the south part, there's no west because it's all just eastward, right?
Because the west is just
because the west is ocean. King's side is like smack dab in the middle of like the eastern part
He's
of the Kalins.
Yeah, so I guess we just try to cut straight through here to the south.
Yeah, you guys know that you are cutting through at minimum, because you guys would be in the Hydra district, I believe, at the moment, and then you guys would have to be cut through at least 2 districts before you get to the Kalins. Just so you know.
Have we heard any stories about the other sides of the Kalins, like with our state with King?
It's all bad.
Every bit of it.
So
to get there as fast as possible, okay, you would have to cut through the you would have to try cutting through the Dragon District, which is the most heavily like fortified, because that's where all the essentially the most important people are, and that's where there's a lot of blockades around there.
The last time we were here, do we know that when you hit district to district, if there's like checks for like carts and stuff like that, like if we were to get like pay for a ride or something?
Yes,
we don't have no money.
Like,
but
just like I wouldn't say that there's like full on checks that you have to go through, but a lot of these districts have different like borders, essentially like miniature borders that usually these gates are open. However, given the high alert of what's been going on in Wrymskeep recently, that these gates are seen a little bit more guarded.
A second cut through, can we go around?
Yeah, you could go around. You would just be going through 3 different districts before you get to the Kalins.
What you want to do?
I think let's try our shortest way. Try to get there as quick as possible. If something crazy goes down, let's try to avoid any problems and try to, be unseen, get out of there as soon as possible,
I'm down.
We need to
down
move
with
quick,
you.
but we can't get caught.
Me and Don have a lot of rage we have to get rid of.
I lost my baby here. This place always holds bad memories.
Yeah. You guys act like I haven't been through shit this entire time.
Don,
Yeah.
when did Rosie start talking all crazy like this to us?
He killed our mother-in-law.
I know.
And his,
I know he's going through a lot, but why's he got to take it out on us?
I don't know, Cleet, but sometimes you gotta sit there and take it.
Damn. That's sad.
Okay, you guys ready to go?
I can't stand you motherfuckers. And I just start walking.
It's a good thing when you stand up, it looks like you're sitting down.
Instead of cutting through the Dragon District, you will have to walk around the Serpent District initially. Okay, so if you guys are trying to stay essentially incognito, I need either a stealth and/or performance check.
I'm being the old man. So I'm gonna go
Okay,
performance.
so I'll re-up Bardic Inspiration on who has the worst stealth out of you two.
I'm going for performance because I'm trying to be an old.
I have a +7 stealth. And I already have Bardic Inspiration from you.
Yeah, your 10 minutes would have been way
Yeah.
past.
Oh, okay.
Wore out. I'll just give it to you, Rosie.
All right.
I rolled a 16, sir.
Okay.
Now I roll my performance because, you got that.
I rolled a 16 for stealth, but if I need it to be higher for a check, I can use my bardic inspiration.
I rolled a 30.
Oh, you don't need to be higher.
Okay, cool.
Gabagool.
Gabagool. I'm the Gabagoblin.
So that is through the first district. Okay.
Rosie, how do you stay? What old people say? Fuck the young. Y'all be on the talks, ponies.
Now,
Ponies.
What else old people talk about, Rosie?
now you guys will have to cut through the Drake district. Okay, so Rosie rolled a 24.
I rolled a 5.
Roll a 23.
You guys are good through the Drake district.
I start seeing young people shit like radical and tough. And flames.
Now I need one more through the Wyvern district.
The Wyvern District.
You guys are pretty much walking all around the city. You wouldn't have your bardic inspiration anymore as well, just because of how long these paths would have been.
15.
Rose rolls a 19.
Rolled a 17.
I remember back in my day.
As you exit out between like the Leviathan and like the Wyvern stuff, the Wyvern district, and you are now in the southern part of the Kalins. Now, like you guys are in the Kalins, right? So now are you guys still kind of doing the same thing, just trying to be unnoticed, or are you more relaxed?
I'm trying to be unnoticed.
I think that we would be on high alert, trying to be unnoticed. And
Okay, because for this one, it would be only stealth checks.
I would say we're definitely locked in to trying to be unnoticed.
Okay.
I rolled a 2, but -1, so 1.
Okay. What's he got? What's that Rosie got?
I rolled a 25 for Rosie.
Oh no, it's up to me. Fuck. Here we go.
Why wouldn't it be up to you?
I rolled a 21.
Okay.
Do something for me. It's been a while.
As you guys are like going through, at one point you hear someone go like, "Don Lewis, is that you?" As you like both just like grabbed Don and like just disappear.
No, it's me, Philip McGee.
As you all would essentially exit Wrymskeep.
It's never
You guys were
happened.
able to do that fairly smoothly.
I wonder who noticed me. Maybe it was my homie Larry.
You ever think about your funeral?
No? Why?
How it might go? How you set it up?
No. Every time I've died, it's always been on accident.
I'm going to have a bouncy castle at my funeral.
I mean, with how many times you've died, I guess you would think you'd think about it a lot more.
I guess if you cared.
I do
didn't-
care
I know. I'm talking about me. I don't care.
about me.
No, I love you.
Or about you?
I don't care if I die. Like if I just die, I die. But like I don't care about thinking about dying.
Guys, do you think it'd be messed up if I requested my body be thrown in the bouncy castle to bounce around with people?
Do you want to have an open casket? And who are we inviting?
Why would you even follow up to the? That's sick, Don.
Okay, so shoot
this.
shoot my dead body out of a cannon. Heard.
Okay.
That's better than throwing your dead corpse into a bouncy house with children.
Dude,
It's not for the kids, it's for the adults.
Dude, what if
Who the fuck wants to bounce around with your big ass dead body?
What if we take
mama?
it's like Mario 64. We put you in a cannon, we'll try to shoot you into the bounce house.
We can do that.
And then like someone will get like achievement that unlocks.
And unlocks
Yeah,
my...
you guys have never really thought about this, huh?
Yeah.
No, we're young. Why would we think about something like this?
Cleet's not so young,
I
and I
mean-
guess you're like what 22. So
I don't even have an AARP
Smart
card.
stop.
First of all.
I mean, you said radical a couple times.
Yeah.
You got to be in your 20s.
Do you have your AARPG card?
My AARPG card?
Yeah.
No, I don't.
I can't wait till I get my AARPG card.
Yeah,
You
they
still
do
got-
send me lemonade packages though.
Nice.
With some pretzels.
Fermenting eternally
Some pickled pretzels.
in stasis.
So to find where I would need. It's going to be a survival check.
Ooh.
Okay. To try to bump up or essentially lower this DC, I will allow initially an insight or investigation check on the map.
Damn, I'm stupid as shit. I can't figure that out.
How's your insight?
+2 insight, have a +4 investigation.
I have a +5 to survival.
Whoever is doing the previous check would be doing the follow-up one as well.
I have 1 bardic inspiration left to give.
Oh, so whoever's doing the insight or investigation is also doing the survival?
Correct.
All right, who has the highest check, period? Mine's a 5.
I have a +4 to investigation and a +2 to survival.
I have a +2 to insight and a +2 to survival.
I can't give myself bardic inspiration, so it's got to be you.
Okay. So Rosie is going to try to see if he can figure this out.
So if you want to do the investigation, because I assume that's what you're going to do, if you roll low, the DC will increase for the survival.
Ah.
Ah.
Okay.
I'm just going to throw that out there.
Okay.
If you roll low on your investigation, the survival DC will increase. If you roll high on your investigation, the survival DC will decrease.
Okay. All right, so we'll start off with investigation, right? Let's see how this works. Rosie rolls an 18.
Okay.
Hey.
Now I got to roll a survival check.
Correct.
Can we help him with that? I have a +5.
One of you, one of you can give him the help action for the survival.
Yeah, and then like when there's birds, you got to remember that the north wind blows the birds down to the south wind, and then sometimes if you stand on the east side of the wind, you might get bird shit on you, but if you stay on the west side, you could throw rocks at them and they don't expect it.
So
Don's trying to figure out what the fuck the east side of the wind is.
Cleet helped Rosie completely clear his mind by doing all that shit. So I kind of zoned out, and then like I just looked back and I'm like, okay, yeah. So looking on the map here, net 20.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's it. Net 20.
Talk to him.
All right, with your natural 20, as you're looking at essentially the spot that Camilla like X'd, you're like, oh, I'm seeing this road right here. It looks perfect. Like this is all matching up perfectly. As you see, it looks like there's a roadside that like splits off. It goes to the main road, and then there's this like dirt path road that splits off what looks like up to this hillside with a singular tree on the end of the hillside, on the end of like the small like hill cliff side.
I'm pretty sure it's over here, guys. It's not the actual road. It's this little dirt path.
Wow.
Wow, man, there's no way if you had like a secret bat cave that it would be on a dirt path.
Jesus fucking Christ!
I think this fucker would have concrete.
No, I think this is the place where he sees it. You know, like kind of like the bat signal, like where the light is on top of the Gotham Police Station. That's what this is. Where he talks to Commissioner Gordon and Camilla's Commissioner Gordon. Then he flies off the cliff and then into the cave.
Okay, thank you for incorporating the cave being inside the cliffside. Thank you.
Because I for sure thought like Darian would have way cooler like masonry work.
Oh, he definitely has to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Especially since this is like a top secret smash pad.
A top secret smash pad.
Do you think Darian has a round bed, a square bed, or a heart-shaped bed?
Definitely
I'm
a
pretty
heart-shaped
sure
bed.
his bed is built the same way as the platform that holds the Batmobile. It's probably circular and it spins.
Dude, I need to get one of those if I ever get money again.
Yeah.
Or a bed.
You know what I miss? I miss not having Barrett around now, being like, guys.
Yes, this is your fault.
So we walk all the way until like if we had to take a couple more steps, we could see actually where the tree is at. So I take a deep breath. I'm like, all right, guys, you ready?
So do what? It's a fucking tree.
Do you
might
think
be here?
you guys? This would be a beautiful picture to take album photo covers.
Fine. I'll knock on it. Knock.
Yeah, you guys have not even gotten to the tree yet.
Oh.
Yeah, taking a deep breath before we reach up to the
I
top.
thought we were talking all the way to the tree.
All right, let's go.
Okay.
I'm
2
ready.
steps forward, 1 step back. Like
Why are you
always.
taking a step back?
Always do.
Cleet, you're slowing us down.
That's how you cover up your tracks.
What?
Yeah, the bird thing worked great. This is how you hunt moose, Knuckles.
You guys walk around the walkway, and then like you now it's the hillside. As you're walking up the hillside, where you start seeing the tree again come to vision as it goes. It starts seeing more and more and more and more of the tree as you take this step. As you see, leaning against the tree, looks like they are just leaning against it with what looks like their armor and weapons and laid out, as it just looks like them in essentially commoner clothing, Darium, just leaning against the tree, like leaning against the tree.
Like this is where he was gonna be at. It's like a video game. We had like a million side quests, but once we finally did the main quest, he would have been here.
Yo, I take a picture.
Okay.
Yo, this is how your favorite superhero get caught just out here
In the naked.
lacking.
Think of like when Iroh goes to the tree to
visit his son?
To visit his son. Think of like that, how that looks.
When we make it to the top, does he hear us?
As you guys are walking, as you look, you see it's Darium. You see he immediately has eye contact with you guys as he just comes into vision.
So I immediately put my hands up.
Man, don't put your hands up. That's her brother-in-law.
We're not completely on the greatest terms right now, Cleet.
But this is what we came here to do.
I know.
It's just Darium.
I think that's just him saying, "Hey, we come in peace."
Yeah, I put my hands up like he doesn't see.
Yeah, like why would he
like,
know what? We're not gonna fight him. Look,
We don't know that.
I fucking cast spells with my fingers.
Hi, Darium.
As you all start approaching,
Yeah.
as you all start slowly, I imagine slowly approaching.
No, it's like Gladiator when like you're like the kids are running the Russell Crowe on the field and then they get slaughtered by Viking raiders.
You see, as you guys start approaching, you see, looks like Darium starts to get up as he grabs his blade.
There's no need for that, Darium.
As he stands, as you guys approach, as he has it like resting.
He's trying to be stoic. As I start like lowly playing Born on the Bayou as we're walking up.
I have to say, you were the last people I expect to see here. I'm not even going to ask how you found this place.
You know.
You're a horny little bastard.
I'm going to.
I get it though.
I'm going to ignore the comments.
She could get gigantic.
Um,
You hawk two on that thing.
Cleet, I don't think that we need to go down that route, especially with how serious the things are that we're going to talk to him about.
Fine. I mean, it's
so if Camilla sent you,
Camilla didn't send us
Oh.
necessarily.
it was an accident.
We
Rolled a nat 20. So the DM had to give it to us.
sat down and we talked to her, and we told her how we feel about you in this whole situation. And her with her in hopes that whatever we said is true, she let us know where to find you.
roll me a persuasion check, Rosie.
-4d8.
10.
So as you say those things, as you see, then he just like he grabs the blade as it's like it's up at the moment, like it's in his hand. It's not like stuck to the ground or anything like that. You're all very, very wanted.
Yeah.
1,000%.
What
100%.
possible reason do you have to approach me in such a vulnerable area?
It's the only way that we were going to be able to talk to you.
Why do you think I would want to talk to you?
Because we have the same goal.
And what's that?
We're trying to get back our wives, and you're trying to free your sister.
I'm trying to protect my country from terrorists that kill my people,
And it
that
seems
destroy my place, that disrupt my country.
and it seems like a lot of those terrorists work for you.
And some of them don't.
Yeah, some of them don't. You're right. I'm here to give you some information that I think you need to know. And you might already know it. And there's some things that I'm going to say today that's going to make you want to kill us. it seems like you're the one person that we could talk to, the one person that could possibly help push everything in the right direction.
You're like the only person in the consortium that I even think has a shred of fucking honor left. Do you know how many of these fucking assholes that I had to talk to and that fucked us over that are like, there's just layers to this. Just think of like a croissant with 900,000 layers of just fucking assholes that try to just do one up one other and fuck over the small people. There's no way to even get anywhere in this place.
And everybody's making dumb sacrifices saying, oh, it's for war. War things happen. And it doesn't seem like they really care about the actual people.
Everyone here's warring with each other.
Over the same thing. Just power. We don't want power. We just want our wives. That is it.
I'll go home right the fuck now. You'll never have to see me again. You give me Stella and you give them their wives back. I'm done.
It's not that simple, as I tried telling your friend last time
We
when I
know.
told you guys to leave.
And we didn't.
can't.
So here we are. So
I get it. They were never meant to come to our world, or maybe they were, I don't know. But they did.
So let's find out today what the fuck wasn't so damn simple.
Also, how would we go about going back home? We don't know anything about this place. That's like legitimately telling a dog to go back home. He
Yeah.
doesn't know where he came. He don't know how he got out.
If someone took the most precious thing away from you, dumped you off in the middle of nowhere, and then was like, don't worry about it. We have the same goal, I think. So let's find out today if we can be friends or not. Because we don't care what happens, like, at all. Like, we'll help you. You know, our friend Barrett was fucked over. You know he's our friend. You know, and we're not going to try to hide that.
Maybe he did fucked up shit too. That's true.
But I think you even know he was fucked over.
You saved Rosie when he was saving Barrett.
Exactly. So there's some good in here with you and us.
And we care about Corin too.
And I can't keep fucking falling for misunderstandings with these fucking higher ups, like these fucking spell speaks, these other dragon riders, this fucking Tax, the Remys, the fucking K-Rokes, nothing here.
Camillas.
The Camillas. Nothing here even fucking makes sense. And I think at the very beginning, if we would have just talked it out and you would have just told us what was going on, we wouldn't have had to go through all the shit.
No, we
So help us, help you, help us, help them.
Honestly, it seems like you're this country's last fucking hope, because
You're the only one who fucking really
nobody
cares
knows what's
about
going
it.
on with the Dragon Lords or where they stand. All we know is that your dad apparently works with the Dragon Riders, and we can see that you're not on good terms with them either after we seen what happened with Slim Jim.
So,
The Dragon Riders tried to kill your brother, and we had to help him and save him. And then now, you guys want to kill him, saying that he's betrayed the country? We're going through all this fucking bullshit. All of this bullshit. And it was just to get our loved ones back.
We didn't mean to destroy your cities, and we didn't do it out of malice. We honestly did it because that was the only way we would be able to get our wives back, or at least have a glimpse of getting our wives back.
And we don't even know if we could even do that.
But you do.
Slim Jim has Stella.
Jasmine's a vegetable, and Estelle's in a rock.
As I pull out the rock.
You see his, when you pull out the rock, his eyes twinge. I will let one of you give me another persuasion check.
Cleat.
I'll do it.
The fuck?
I'll do it.
Because we're all talking.
I'll do it. I'll do it. Here it goes. You guys ready? With a 26?
Thank you, Big Cleat.
Don't call him Big Cleat.
I'm the big horseshoe to you.
You see, as Darium is staring at the rock, he says, "What happened?"
Spell speak.
Gonna have to elaborate.
I'm going to tell you the whole story.
Yeah, should we stay out in the open like this?
And this is the part where you're going to want to kill me. Spellspeak told me that Estelle got away. I don't know what her name is here because apparently they have different names. Spellspeak told me that Estelle got away. And she made her way to the Shadowfell trying to get away from Spellspeak. I don't know how long she was there, what happened to her mind while she was there. But your mother went to get her. There was this whole thing that was going on. It seemed like she was inside of like your mother's chest in a weird way. Like your mother was like full dragon form, and there was like this light in her chest. I think she was trying to save Estelle, but we didn't know who it was. We came there to try to save Estelle because we knew that she was in trouble. And that dragon tried to fight us. I could see her in the inside screaming and crying, and I thought that at the time I thought it was hurting her. I didn't know that they were trying to save her. And I go and I grab like the ring. And I go to like walk up to hand it to him.
He doesn't like react or anything as you walk up, and like you just like put it like for him to open his hand.
Yeah.
Okay, so he opens his palm as you like you drop the ring in his palm.
Drop the ring in his palm. If I'd have known that it was her mother, if I'd have known who it was, I wouldn't have did it. Spell speak. He tricked me into doing it. But at the end of the day, it's my fault. I'm the one that did it.
Our fault.
It's our fault, Rosie. He tricked all of us into doing it.
So if he's mad, Darian's going to be mad at you. He's going to be mad at all of us.
Together.
He laughed. He said that he was waiting for the moment to get rid of her so that his plans can really start to work.
When you say that, he says he was waiting for the moment. As you see him looking at like the ring, as like he looks like at like the insides, like the engravings. How long ago was this?
I mean,
Couple days.
A week?
for us a couple days ago. But I mean, I don't know how long we were.
In the Feywild.
We went to the Feywild, then the Shadowfell.
I saw my mother this morning.
Yeah,
We didn't. Sure.
we didn't think that was like really her, or maybe there was a plant, or I don't know what's going on.
Estelle is in here. She witnessed it.
You see Darium look like it's almost like, do you know what cathartic means? Like almost like emotionally like emotional like experience, kind of like explosive in a way. He has this very like cathartic look on his face as he does this deep sigh of, as you can hear like a little bit of trembling as he's like as with his sigh like a.
Can we approach Darium and like pat him on the shoulder? I will.
I will advise you not to.
I'll help.
I will advise you
I
not
will
to.
help
directly
console
in front of him.
our brother.
Ring, so.
I will advise you not to.
I'll do it.
So Rosie's right in front of him.
Yeah, I'll come up on one side.
You approach on the one side and like you put your hands on his shoulder.
Yeah, and just like, hey man, it's a lot. It's a lot for all of us. We need to help each other.
She's been different for a long time.
I might have assumed.
What do you mean by a long time?
When I was younger, she was loving, approachable, fierce, but passionate.
Sounds like an amazing woman.
And for maybe the past 100 years or so, she's cold, distant. Life was just different with her. I always thought something was wrong. I didn't want to believe that anything happened to her. But now, I think I've been... Thank you.
Listen,
You said the Shadowfell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what she knew before it happened, but
You see him like put the ring in his pocket.
if you could talk to the dead, I feel like she would have pieces to the puzzle that we've all been looking for.
It's not that easy. Do you have the body?
It kind of turned into ash.
Cletus like goes and like just go walks off and like is just like whistling in like the back.
We tried to get out the Shadowfell, but her body started turning to ash.
You see him like look like to the left and to the right, like trying to think. And then like his like eyes open and then he looks at all of you. Then I know what I gotta do.
What are you gonna do?
I got to go talk to my mom.
What?
My real mother.
Oh, can we go with you? Like this is a good step. This is what we've been talking about.
With all due respect, I don't have a lot of reason to trust you all.
Listen,
You're right.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
You're right.
You're right. But we've had to turn over so many goddamn stones to get here. And if you bail on us, we're gonna have to come fucking find you again. And I just don't want to go through that. Next time, I don't want to have to like be like, look at this. This is what we brought you. I want to like be on good terms and work together because all I want to do is get Stella back. I don't care about anything else at this point. Whatever we have to do, we're gonna do it. With your permission or not, so let's just fucking work together, man.
Also, Mr. Darion, we're kind of like you said, we're very, very wanted. So,
And poor.
yeah, and also poor. So we really don't have like. This was our do or die plan, and
This was it.
we left our fucking most fucking loyal companion, the only fucking person we could trust, with fucking tax.
You see him like almost have like that was a really stupid move.
No shit.
Like look on his face.
it's the only way that we were gonna get to you. Listen, people have been pulling strings in our lives since we got here. We're just trying to act on our own to make our wives happy, bring them back to the control of their own lives.
And even Barrett is in love with this world. He just wants to help the people, and that's the only reason he helped us. And I feel like you aren't akin to him with actually giving a fuck about the people.
He's so conflicted. He really wants to help this world. And now, to be honest, I understand why you guys hate Barrett. But Barrett doesn't even know where he fits in this. He's definitely not going to fit in with Camilla, especially with her new crowd.
Her new crowd.
so
There's a lot of things that happened.
The fucking, what, Might Hold guy?
a lot of the guy named like Might Hold, the one guy with like the red the dragon killer,
All
red
of the
glowy
prisoners
eyes.
that broke out of Team Death.
Basically, yeah.
She's partnered up with the dragon killer and Token Righthold.
And the ice giant
Yeah, what's his name?
Kalathos.
The Frost King.
Yeah, the Frost King.
Him too.
I think that this whole thing has been pushing her to where she's just desperate.
Jesus.
And she's just
Well,
going to
I guess
accept.
he wouldn't say Jesus. He'd be like, oh my goodness.
Oh me.
Father.
Oh, Father.
I think she's just desperate. At this point, she'll do whatever. She acted like she cared about Barrett, but then went ahead and bought your brother's poison. The same thing that destroyed his entire family, just so she can use it on you. If you want to pull strings, you want to keep us in line, this is one way that you can keep me in line. And I like tear up, and I go to like hand him Estelle.
You see him like put his like hand on yours. Like he doesn't want that.
Rosie.
Or like, maybe you could just tell us where they came from.
Yeah, can you shed some light on like what's going on, man? Like why?
Yeah,
why?
Can you put the puzzle together that the DM don't want us to know about?
Like what deal did your father make?
There's somebody that has to give their okay before you come along with me.
And that is...
So we all like lean in.
Are you sure you want to do this?
What? Yes.
I've never been more sure about anything in my entire life. I'm more sure about this than I am about my next breath.
Listen, if we don't go with you now,
Fucking idiot.
we're just gonna find you again.
And keep
But-
finding you.
Between that, who knows what we're gonna do? We might go get our good friend Corin. Might go get our friend Barry.
You see him pull out what looks like a whistle as he
Oh shit.
blows on it.
Shadowfax.
Okay, Mr. Dario.
No, it's Shadow Tax.
Shadowfax.
I think I'm gonna speak for everybody.
What if
here,
it's Ray his Alfred?
if they let me?
You get what?
I'm gonna speak for everybody here.
Okay.
You have two options,
What?
and I mean this full-heartedly. You're either gonna have to kill us right here and be rid of us,
God damn it.
or you're gonna have to take us with you.
You're right.
I'm not going down easy.
And he's gonna decide that.
We might come down a little easier.
As like he like moves his head like behind you guys, and he's gonna decide that.
I turn and look. Who's he?
We slow turn.
The hunt.
As you
Please,
tur-
it'd be sick.
as you turn around, like with like how like the sun would be setting at the moment, it is just this like dark, small figure downhill.
And then I guess we go downhill.
I go downhill.
Yeah.
As you guys are approaching downhill, you see this small silhouetted figure. As like from the sunset from the sun, it's hard to see. As you see that they draw this blade, and they flick their arm as like this light holy cross that forms like a shield on one arm. As then the blade shines with this radiant light. With behind them, you see this like grass pull up and lift out as it like forms into another hooded figure, almost like they had like a ghillie suit on.
Oh, the fuck?
That they have a what looks like a bolt action rifle, and that's where I'm going to end the session.
Fuck?
A bolt action rifle?
I'm confused.
I'm very confused.
Were they both small?
No, the person behind them looked like a
gosh.
average sized
Humanoid.
Who had a bolt
humanoid
action
creature.
rifle?
Don't be talking to me.
The fuck? You're in my party. Okay. Fuck me then.
Yeah, guys.
I don't have a word for you, except for let's play another one.
Yeah, well, I mean, before we play another one, we still got to talk about the things that happened in this session and the things that were missed in Late Night Traffic. Hey guys, check out our Patreon, Clash of Crits per usual. Check out Late Night Traffic was in the show, after the show where we talk about the show. We also got Dungeon Discussions. We even got a Patreon exclusive campaign called Warcocks. You should really check it out. We would really appreciate the support. But before we say goodbye, plugs. Does anyone have them?
I have no plugs, but if you do not fucking listen to Late Night Traffic, listen, this is the one. This is when you go on your fucking Patreon app, you give us a couple dollars, and then you listen to this episode, because this is probably going to be the most impactful episode of Late Night Traffic possibly ever, with the greatest ending to an episode ever, I think. Or at least the greatest cliffhanger to an episode ever. Yeah, so don't follow me. Just do that.
No plugs over here either.
Thanks.
Damn. Follow me at OSOKUMA_COK. Also follow Clash of Crits. That's Clash _of_ Crits with a K. I would like to talk to you more about other things, but I can't think of anything else to talk about because I need to get to Late Night Traffic.
Very fast so we can play another game.
Yes, ignition, start.
Thank you all for listening. If I can sacrifice my tags just to plug in our Patreon, please go to our Patreon, spend a couple dollars, listen to Late Night Traffic, because I feel like Late Night Traffic is honestly funny. It's funny as hell to me.
That's amazing.
And I hope you enjoy it, because we're unhinged.
Go ahead, loosen up those Nas canisters.
Family!
And I was Psycho. You can follow me at XYCGLCOK. I also like to plug in Hyperpunk to do some of the music that we play, and Shinovis does our theme song. That being said, I believe that is everything. So we will see you in traffic. Bye.
Chasing dragons.
Who the fuck were the people in the shadows? Chasing dragons.
What about the dude who just came out with a bolt action rifle with a midget and a sword?
Chasing dragons.
Chasing
dragons.
That's my line.
This was a Clash of Crits podcast. Theme song done by Shanovis, with additional music done by Hybrid Park. If you enjoyed our show, please give us a rating. See you in the next episode.